India's urban centres are fast losing their green spaces. There's increasing pollution, rapid development, massive construction activity. While the economy is booming, there's been a perceptible decline in the quality of life, and when we say this, we specifically refer to health and the air we breathe. The national capital of Delhi already has a notorious reputation for terrible pollution levels during the onset of winter. Mumbai is not much better. In fact, a few years ago, when large areas of the RA colony, Mumbai's green lungs, were being cleared for the construction of a metro shed, not only did the matter go to court, there was a heated political debate. Protests were intense. Earlier this week, when bulldozers rolled near the Hyderabad Central University campus near the Kancha Gachibowli area in the capital city of Telangana, there was outrage.
You can see here how all of those JCBs were taken out just before this committee came here for visiting this place. Now, if Revant Reddy and his government feels that they legally, what they have said that they illegally own the land, two, they said that there's no rich biodiversity and all of that, why are you scared about all of this? What nonsense is this? Revant Reddy is gone mad. This menace of just going and destroying the nature is not acceptable at all. And today we appreciate the Supreme Court. We appreciate and welcome the Supreme Court's order taking sumo of this and ordering the Registrar of the High Court to go and file a report.
हम लोग कल बहुत सकारात्मक थे। कल जो हाई कोर्ट का आया था कि यहाँ जितनी एक्टिविटी चल रही जेसीबीज की वो सारा काम रुकना चाहिए। पर रात को जो कुछ वीडियोज आए, जो कुछ बच्चे गए थे शूट किए थे, क्योंकि पुलिस नहीं जाने दे रही, तो वो जिसका क्लास है, जिनका वहाँ रीडिंग रूम है, वो जा रहे हैं, तो वो शूट किए थे। वो कहाँ वहाँ कोई काम नहीं रुका है। जेसीबी और अच्छे से काम कर रही है। और दूसरी बात, कुछ स्टूडेंट्स को और भी कहना है कि चूंकि आज हियरिंग है तो वहाँ जितने भी एविडेंस है, लाइक कटिंग ऑफ ट्रीज, उनके जो भी ब्रांचेस वहाँ गिरे हैं, लीव्स हैं, ट्रंक्स हैं, उनको आज बहुत तेजी से हटाया जा रहा है कि अगर इन केस कोई इन्वेस्टिगेशन टीम आती है और वो पहुंचती है तो वो ना पाए, और वो हुआ भी।
This was an area spanning 400 acres that did not only contain green cover but more than 200 species of birds. There were snakes, herds of deer, a lake with tortoises. It was a biodiversity hub in more ways than one.
Well, Times Now is the only channel to report from the 400 acres of land where massive destruction took place. If I could show some shots here, several trees brought down by the authorities. Here we can clearly see. So, even this place, several trees have been brought down, and the leveling up work took place. And there also, if I could show some shots, even there, several trees were brought down, and several. The felling took place for around 2 to 3 days, and more than 3 days, and JCBs, bulldozers were seen, rolling inside this 400 acres of land, and students were staging protest. Opposition has given a call, and even Teachers Association marched towards the site. However, everyone was stopped, and even still now we can clearly see the police camp there. So even now police camp is still set up there, and policemen also can be seen, officials can also be seen inside the university premises. So, at around nearly 100 acres, in 100 acres, this destruction took place, and even we have cut down trees is what the government has accepted. And Supreme Court, initially the matter was escalated in the Parliament. In Rajya Sabha, BRS MP and BJP MP has taken up this matter, and on the other side, even on the other side, it was escalated to the High Court, and in several acres this destruction took place, and we can clearly see here. So after Supreme Court has taken it as so modo cognizance and asked the Registrar of High Court to visit and submit a detailed report. The Registrar yesterday has visited this land and submitted a detailed report, and the Supreme Court has come down heavily on the state government. And after that, the state government has formed a committee with 3 ministers, and they will be meeting all the stakeholders, and they will be also trying to make a way forward in this matter. However, for now, the state government has backed off, and we'll have to wait and see whether state government will proceed further or not. And on the other hand, the student organizations, they have also, it is the victory for the student unions as well, because they've been staging protest since many days. And even on the other hand, if we speak about they've also said that for now a call off has been given, halt call has been given, and very soon we will resume if the state government doesn't back off. So this is the situation right now inside this 400 acres of land. Even now, police can be seen, inside this 400 acres of land.
Stretches such as these are a rarity in cities, but as the bulldozers rolled and trees by the hundreds began to be felled, all for auctioning the land that the state government has cited Supreme Court judgments to claim it owns for development, one could hear the cries of peacocks at night as the destruction of the green space was underway.
We are right now reporting from the 400 acres of land, and if I could show you the peacock here. See, it's the peacock here, peacock running there. So this clearly shows that this place is the this is the home for the several species. So we can clearly see the peacock there. If I could show the peacock running there. So there, if you could see the peacock there, exactly. So we just spotted 2 peacocks here, several trees brought down by the government, and this is the situation inside this 400 acres of land. So this place is the home for several species, birds, deers, peacocks, snakes. So we have spotted several things, and several trees were brought down. We could also clearly see here several trees brought down by the authorities. However, after Supreme Court's wrap, immediately even the JCBs which were parked here, bulldozers parked here, all of those have been withdrawn, immediately moved out. So we have just spotted a peacock here inside this land. So this is how we can clearly see how trees were brought down, how leveling up work took place here in this land. So we are right now seeing the situation here in the 400 acres of land. So that entire area is 400 acres of land being claimed by the government, and several trees brought down, and the work continued here for many days. And I would just show some visuals from this place, some shots. So this is over 2,000 acre campus, and if we could see several trees brought down, leveling up work took place. So there. So entire in this place, the leveling up work took place.
It was a shocking sight. Protests broke out, students were detained, and the entire issue became the subject of an intense political face-off between the Revanth Reddy-led Congress government in Telangana and the opposition.
तक ये गवर्नमेंट पीछे नहीं हटेगा, जब तक जेसी यहाँ से भाग नहीं जाएगा, जब तक यह पुलिस यहाँ से नहीं हटा जाएगा, तब तक स्टूडेंट्स का, तब तक यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ हैदराबाद का आवाज ऐसे उठेगा, तब तक यूनिवर्सिटी स्टूडेंट का साथ पूरा दुनिया का आवाज इस बार हमारा साथ में है। सर आप देख सकते 1974 में जब हमको यूनिवर्सिटी दिया था, यूनिवर्सिटी देते समय एक एमओयू दिया था। ये एमओयू में लिखा है यहाँ पे क्लियर कट में, जो 2300 एकर्स का जो जगह है ये पूरा यूनिवर्सिटी का है और इसको सिर्फ एजुकेशन इंस्टीट्यूट के लिए, एजुकेशन एक्सपेंशन के लिए यूज करना है। लेकिन यहाँ पे कंक्रीट जंगल बनाता बोल के उसको पूरा मैं कमर्शियलाइज करता बोल के आप सेल कर रहे हैं, इसको हम इसका खिलाफ है, हम आवाज उठा रहे हैं। और दूसरा चीज यहाँ पे आप जानते हैं, यहाँ से लगभग 7 किलोमीटर दूर में नियोपोलिस आता है कोकोपेट में, वहाँ की जो जगह को 100 करोड़ एकड़ से एक्शन में सेल करता है गवर्नमेंट, और यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ हैदराबाद प्राइम लोकेशन में इसको 75 करोड़ पर एकड़ का हिसाब से यहाँ पे बेचता है। मतलब इसमें कितना घोटाला होने वाला है, कांग्रेस का घोटाला ये अलग लेवल पे, बड़ी लेवल पे, मतलब 20,000 करोड़ रुपए का घोटाला यहाँ पे करने वाला है रेवंत एंड राहुल का सरकार। राहुल जी का इसमें वाटा है, उसका शेयर है, इसलिए वो भी इसमें कुछ भी नहीं बोल रहे। हम ये घोटाले को होने नहीं देंगे, हम यूनिवर्सिटी का स्थल को 1 इंच भी हम नहीं छोड़ेंगे।
The BRS has been very vocal about the matter.
ये सरासर गलत है कि ये ज़मीन सरकार की है, ये यूनिवर्सिटी की ज़मीन है। और मैं ये कहना चाहती हूँ कि जब सरकार कोर्ट में जीतती है ये लैंड को, ये ज़मीन को वापस यूनिवर्सिटी को देना चाहिए। दैट इज़ ओनली फेयर। और बच्चे बस यही पूछ रहे हैं कि हमारी ज़मीन हमें दे दो, इसमें कुछ मत करो। लेकिन ये सरकार वो ज़मीन बेचना चाहती है, उससे 40,000 करोड़ पैसा वो मार्केट से उठाना चाहते हैं, क्योंकि ये खुद सरकार चला नहीं पा रहे। जो हैदराबाद की लेगेसी है, जो हैदराबाद का रियल एस्टेट मार्केट है, ये सरकार आने के बाद पूरा ठप हो चुका है। तो इनको पैसा नहीं है सरकार चलाने के लिए, तो ये जमीन बेचना चाहते हैं।
It is arrogance of the Congress government that they have kept the JCBs there, continued to cut down the trees even this morning. Adamantly, the Congress government continues to talk about real estate, continues to talk about the land, ignoring the fact that the wildlife, that the trees, that the whole ecological balance is a threat.
గతంలో ఇదే రాహుల్ గాంధీ గారు హైదరాబాద్ సెంట్రల్ యూనివర్సిటీకి ఆనాడు 2 సార్లు వచ్చినారు ఒకటే నెలలో. రోహిత్ వేములా గారు చనిపోయినప్పుడు 2 సార్లు వచ్చినారు ఒకటే నెలలో. కానీ ఇటువైపు ఇప్పుడు కనీసం తిరిగి కూడా చూడట్లేదు. కనీసం ఒక మాట కూడా ముఖ్యమంత్రి గారికి చెప్పాలన్న ఆలోచన కూడా రాహుల్ గాంధీ గారికి వస్తలేదు. ఇదే రాహుల్ గాంధీ గారు బొంబాయి మహానగరంలో ఆర్ఏ ఫారెస్ట్లో 800 ఎకరాల్లో 2,500 చెట్లు కొట్టేస్తారంట. అంటే అక్కడ మెట్రో నిర్మాణం కోసం అక్కడ ఒకటి షెడ్ కడతారంట. అంటే ఇదే రాహుల్ గాంధీ గారు హడావుడి చేసినారు. అయ్యో ముంబైలో లంగ్ స్పేస్ లేకుండా పోతుంది, ముంబైలో పర్యావరణ సమతుల్యత దెబ్బతింటుంది, ఇన్ని 100 ఎకరాలు పోతే ఎట్లా కాంక్రీట్ జంగల్గా ముంబై మారిపోయింది అన్నారు. మరి ఇవాళ హైదరాబాద్, పశ్చిమ హైదరాబాద్ ఏమైపోయినా పర్వాలేదా?
And so has the Bharatiya Janata Party.
तेलंगाना की रेवंत रेड्डी सरकार को बड़ा झटका लगा है। सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने अभी स्टे लगाया है। जिस प्रकार से 400 एकड़ फॉरेस्ट की जमीन को उजाड़ा जा रहा था, उसको नीलाम किया जा रहा था, निजी हाथों को बेचा जा रहा था ताकि मोटा पैसा कमाया जा सके, और रेवंत रेड्डी की सरकार ने जिस प्रकार से इसमें भ्रष्टाचार किया है, जिस प्रकार से इसमें वो स्टूडेंट्स, पत्रकारों को और विधायकों को प्रताड़ित कर रही थी, उनके खिलाफ जिस प्रकार से अरेस्ट करके लाठीचार्ज करने का कुकृत्य कर रही थी। आज राहुल गांधी से सवाल बनता है, एनवायरनमेंट के ऊपर तो आप बड़ी बड़ी बातें और लेक्चर देते हैं, लेटर लिखते हैं एनवायरनमेंट इम्पैक्ट असेसमेंट का, आप बात करते हैं आरए फॉरेस्ट की, आज क्यों बोलती बंद है राहुल गांधी आपकी?
And this issue also made its way into Parliament, especially in the Rajya Sabha, where the BJP's K. Lakshman brought it up. And there was also an intervention on the part of Bhupendra Yadav, the Union Minister for Environment and Forests.
The Congress government in Telangana has decided to auction 400 acres of land claimed by University of Hyderabad. This land put to auction includes ecologically sensitive areas. On festival day, in midnight, this government had made to see that bulldozers with heavy police bandobast, they have ravaged the forest. The Congress government claims sustainable development, but how can destroying Hyderabad's green lungs and education institutions be sustainable? Is this how democracy functions under Congress rule? Even today, our BJP MLAs tried to visit that disputed place. They have been house arrested since early morning, sir. So I urge the House to take cognizance of this issue. The auction must be stopped immediately.
माननीय सभापति महोदय, वास्तव में तो मैं आपका प्रोटेक्शन तब चाहता था जब रंजीता जी ने प्रश्न पूछा था और इससे जुड़ा हुआ प्रश्न नहीं था, और लेकिन उनका भी मैंने मर्यादा से जवाब दिया है, तो इनका भी जवाब देने।
माननीय मंत्री जी, मेरी कोशिश रहती है कि कोई भी सदस्य
यदि ऐसा प्रश्न पूछता है जो मूल प्रश्न से संबंधित नहीं है पर मंत्री जी से संबंधित है
जी,
तो मैं हर बार मंत्री को प्रेरित करता हूं कि या तो तुरंत जवाब दें या फिर बाद में सदस्य को जवाब दें।
माननीय सभापति महोदय, एक दुर्भाग्यपूर्ण घटना हैदराबाद में घटी। मुझे समझ में नहीं आया कि ऐसे क्या पेड़ों से दुश्मनी थी कि रात को बड़े भारी संख्या में लाइट लगाकर और बड़ी भारी संख्या में सारे बुलडोजर लगा करके और बड़ी संख्या में 400 पेड़ों को काटा गया। वहाँ जो सुबह के भी अगर आप फोटो देखेंगे तो मोर से लेकर सारे जानवर जो हैं वो वहाँ पर दिख रहे हैं। और इसलिए माननीय सदस्य ने जो विषय उठाया है, इस मामले की गंभीरता को देखते हुए कल पर्यावरण मंत्रालय ने वहाँ के चीफ सेक्रेटरी को नोटिस भेजा है, फैक्चुअल रिपोर्ट ली है और निश्चित रूप से जिन्होंने इस प्रकार की कार्रवाई की उन पर हम कार्रवाई करें।
In 2022, the Congress and other members of the Mahavikas Aghadi in Maharashtra were extremely critical of the tree felling that was undertaken in the RA colony in Mumbai. This was being done for the construction of a metro shed, and the constituents of the Mahavikas Aghadi then slammed the BJP-led government in Maharashtra for inflicting grave damage upon the environment.
आरए की जो लड़ाई है ये मुंबई के लिए लड़ाई है, बायोडाइवर्सिटी की लड़ाई है, ये हमारे देश की जो जान है, जंगल फॉरेस्ट, उसके लिए लड़ाई है। जब हम सरकार में थे, जब महाविकास आघाड़ी की सरकार थी, तो इसी आरए में हमने 808 एकड़ इसे फॉरेस्ट करके घोषित किया, जंगल करके घोषित किया। जो हमारे आदिवासी बांधव है उनके भी जो सारे यहाँ रहने की जगह है उसे भी हमने प्रोटेक्ट किए थे। और अगर आप देखें जो रास्ते हैं उसे जब कंक्रीटाइजेशन हम कर रहे थे, एक भी पेड़ तोड़ा नहीं है। मैं यही कहना चाहता हूँ कि हम मुंबईकरों को पता है कि कौन सा फॉरेस्ट एरिया कौन सा नहीं है। जो भी गुस्सा हम पे है कोई तकलीफ नहीं, लेकिन वो गुस्सा मुंबई पे ना निकाले, यही मेरी उम्मीद है सरकार।
On the 2nd of April, the Telangana High Court issued a stay on the demolitions. But by then, a lot of the damage was already done. The matter also reached the Supreme Court, which upheld the stay, and when doing so, lambasted the state government following a report that was submitted by the Telangana High Court registrar. The Supreme Court reminded the Telangana government and others about how all state governments had been told in the month of February itself to appoint committees and consolidate and present details about forest land within their respective jurisdictions. It had added that there would be no reduction of forest land unless compensatory land was provided either by the central government or the state government. The court, specifically in the context of the turn of events in Hyderabad, went on to add, and I quote, "It is difficult to appreciate as to what was the alarming urgency to start the deforestation activity immediately after the said committee was constituted, when the exercise as required under Rule 16(1) of the Rules of 2023 was yet to be undertaken." The top court noted that almost 100 acres of land, which prima facie is forest land, has been destroyed. For now, the court has posed a series of questions and called for the formation of a committee, which has been done. It added, and we quote, "In case we find that any of the directions issued by this court are not complied with in true letter and spirit, the Chief Secretary of the state of Telangana would be held personally responsible for the same and proceeded further against."
Well, state government's decision to auction 400 acres of Kancha Gachibowli land has snowballed into the controversy after, the matter was put out in front of the public that private players will be called in. And, we also know that the state is facing the financial crisis. And at this point of time, the state government wants to sell this land, auction this land, wanted to bring in big players, real estate players, and also want to auction this land. And the plan is to around get 10,000 to 15,000 to 20,000 crores and mint out money from this land. So Basically, this was a decision, and immediately it snowballed into the controversy. Immediately the opposition leaders started attacking the state government, and even several student unions, they started protesting against the state government's decision and demanded that the government should immediately roll back on the decision taken by them. And at the same time, teachers associations, civil society groups, and environmental activists and several others, they also demanded that the state government should roll back. However, at the same time, the BRS has extended the support to the students who are were seen staging protests at the main gate. Mainly ABP students, they were seen carrying out main role, and they have carried out massive protests at the HCU premises. They were initially detained for a couple of times by the police. However, later BJP has also extended the support and raised the matter even in the Rajya Sabha. So initially the matter escalated to the High Court. Later the matter escalated to the Rajya Sabha. Even BJP MP Dr. Lakshman and the BRS MP Mr. Vaddiraju, both of them spoke on this matter in the Rajya Sabha. At the same time, Veda Foundation has also sought immediate hearing in the High Court after JCBs and bulldozers were rolled inside this SU premises. They reached the ground into this 400 acres of land, and they started the action there. They started bulldozing the trees. They started raising down hundreds of trees, and at the same time, they started leveling up works inside this 400 acres of land inside the HCU premises. So immediately, the High Court has heard the matter. And High Court, after hearing the matter, has a day before yesterday stated that the work should be stopped immediately, the operation should be stopped immediately till the next day. And later, the next day, Supreme Court has also taken the matter as in suo motu cognizance, and also then has instructed the HC register to visit the spot, the site, and also submit a detailed report. And he has submitted a detailed report. He visited the land, and finally, the hearing took place in Supreme Court on Thursday. And on Thursday, Supreme Court has heavily come down on the state government and even warned the state government and Chief Secretary that if the orders are not complied with, then proceedings will be initiated against the Chief Secretary. And immediately after that, the state government has responded and also formed a committee with 3 key ministers, top ministers of Revanth Reddy's cabinet, and the ministers are Deputy Chief Minister Batti Vikramarka, Minister Ponguleti Srinivas Reddy, Minister Sridhar Babu. So these 3 are the ministers who are the part of this committee, and they will be holding key discussions with all the stakeholders, with all the executive committee members of the Hyderabad Central University, with civil society groups, and with also activists. So key discussions will be held in the coming days, and whether as of now, for time being, the state government has backed off, but we'll have to wait and see whether state government will completely back off, roll back on their decision, or whether they will continue to fight.
The developments in court so far represent a big victory for environmentalists, but what about the 100 acres already destroyed? Many governments pay lip service to the cause of environmentalism, but the point about why there was such an urgency to proceed with the demolition in this instance is a pertinent one. The Telangana government and the Congress, whose leaders including Rahul Gandhi among others, who are otherwise quite vocal about matters of land acquisition and environmental damage, but have been silent for the most part so far, will have to answer.